Bună Dion, bună de Gasai, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for another match watch-along live for Cardiff versus Burnley. Kicking off in about 4 minutes or so here. This is going to be a tough one. We're just off the back of a defeat to Aston Villa in the Cup, but we did play very, very well. So very, very happy with that performance. Let's have a look at the lineups and the form. So today it looks like we have Salak is starting, which I think is absolutely deserved. He almost scored against Villa, and he's been in great form. So, and we need a big man up top to hold that ball up against this strong Burnley side. We've got Ashford, who's taken his chance today. Robertson's back in the team. Mansverk, who did well. Callum Chambers, perhaps crucially, starting today, whereas he missed the last game or two. And then a back five, pretty much, of NG, O'Dowda, Gutas, Renamotor and Bacon. So it is definitely a defensive formation, expecting to not have a lot of possession today, but I think with our performance on against Villa, that'll stand us in good stead, because effectively we're going to be playing a similar way against Villa as we are against Burnley, but Villa were a much better side. So, but Burnley, obviously, so much quality in their team. Like their whole squad has so much quality. They haven't squeezed half of it into the team, in my opinion. Fleming, Anthony, Hannibal, Edwards, Brownhill, just very, very, very good players. They did lose, however, in the Cup to Preston. When we played Villa, they played Preston and they lost in the Cup. But generally, of course, they've only lost a few games, like 3 or 4 games this year in the league. And we haven't got an amazing record against Burnley. So they beat Sheffield Wednesday, Hull, Southampton, and drew again against Preston. Preston, a bit of a bogey team in these last few weeks. Whereas us, as we said, lost to Aston Villa. No great surprise there. A win against Hull, 2 draws, Plymouth and Bristol, loss against Portsmouth, and then we did win that previous game before that, but I can't actually remember what that game was now. So yeah, 2 minutes till kickoff. Very hopeful. No Colwill in the starting 11. I haven't checked to see if he's on the bench. I'm sure he must be. Let's have a little look. Yes, he is. So we have got Colwell, Ramsey, El Ghazi, Robinson, and Isaac Davis and Chris Willock on the bench. So there is an opportunity to bring on some attacking players to try and change the game if we should fall 1 or 2 behind. But I think we're just looking for a lot of effort here. We've got a few fresh faces in here to, capitalise on that energy gained during their break. And yes, we will see. We will see. Oh. Just get myself set up here. I thought that was out of the way, but it wasn't. Okay. Alright, very well. Let me sort something out here. I am going to be a little bit delayed, mainly because I am in New Zealand. I'm not in Cardiff, so my stream is delayed. So if by any chance anyone sees this, don't spoil it for me, please. Okay. Oh shit! First time. There we go. Burnley in their white and blue strip today. Should have changed the colours. Nah, that's alright. That's alright. Horvath was amazing. Absolutely brilliant against Villa. It's a shame really, he deserved more from that game, but there's only so much you could do back then to, on that day rather, to stop the ball from going in the back of the net. Pulled off some great saves. Which is good, because what you don't really want is for Anik to go out and then for the replacement Horvath to be all shaky and wobbly. Just doesn't make you feel good. So at least we know if we don't do well. Oh, they're through here. In the box. Ooh, middle of the goal shots. Jesus. Straight down his throat. But from the off here, Villa looking very good. Go on. Ashford. Great ball. Oh, Chambers didn't really see. Well, didn't really execute it well there, Chambers. I am not hopeful for this. But to be honest, we were playing well. As long as we give our all in this, I don't really mind so much. We're going to pick up 3 points elsewhere. We're obviously 6 points off the drop, and we do need points. A draw here, I would take it right now. But you know, I think if we're just putting bodies on the line, we've got a chance here of nicking something. Come on! I want to know when Tanner's coming back. I do rate Tanner a lot, and I especially rate him when he's coming back into the side. He usually has like a lot of, you know, if he has a long run in the team, then he'll kind of just get a little bit disillusioned, I feel. But like you bring him in as an impact sub, or he comes back from injury, he's very fast, he's very aggressive because he's trying to prove something. But so I'm excited for when he comes back. He's really our best guy with a, you know, with a left foot, really, isn't he? So you kind of want him on that right hand side. I miss him. Ball in the box, looping. Hit it back, hit it back. Take a shot. Ooh, okay. Edge of the box. Doing alright? Am I doing alright, yeah? Throw in. Chambers is a man reborn as well in this position. He's so much better in that forward, just in front of that back four, and even moving up. He's got a good touch. He can play good passes. It's honestly almost his weakest side is probably defending. Thank you, referee. Couple of good fouls earned from Connor Roberts. The Jack. Roberts does remind me a little bit of a Perry and G. He's a little bit tall, a little bit more slender in his league, but the way he tackles, he's just happy to grab. I know from watching him with Wales, he just always likes to grab. Makes you nervous. And ball! No. 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 Too much on that NG cross, but nearly looped the keeper. Go on, win it. That's alright, 6 minutes gone. You'd argue that it's been pretty even, to be honest, if not a slightly more in Cardiff's favour for the amount of possession and sort of bombarding them into their own box. But, you know, they're going to have a lot of chances, or they're going to have a lot more possession as the game goes on, which is what we've got now. It's just playing on their back line right now. Oh, that's not a good header. Referee! Ooh. Whoa! Okay. Miscontrol by Horvath there. Luckily, didn't go behind him. Just span off to the sides. Who else we got playing today? Hull and Plymouth are playing today. At the bottom of the table. Millwall and Bristol City. And Preston and the Jacks. No goals so far in the Championship. Good block there. Callum Chambers. Great block, great block. They turned the screw though here. Villa was last week. Burnley rather. Feels like Villa. On the edge of our box yet again. Can't keep doing this. Cannot keep doing this. On the edge of the box. Ooh, well defended. NG. Well defended. That seemed like a moment that we had to survive, that is. It did feel like a moment. Just getting to the ball 2 seconds late. Then playing quite concise. Penetrating passes. Just felt like something was coming then. But again, they're back around our box, surrounding us. Just going to have to hold out. Ole, ole, ole. go. Offside. Offside, thank you. Lucas Perez offside. Have a quick little refresh of the championship table in seconds. 6 points clear. Okay. You only have the bottom half loaded up, so I haven't got anything on Burnley here as a graphic anyway. That's it. Just get up the pitch. Get up the pitch. Throw it in their final third. I'll take that. That's like a corner. That's the same enjoyment as a corner right now. Just to relieve pressure, please. Atmosphere's dropped quite a bit though. A lot of empty seats around there. I don't like seeing that. And they haven't brought many either. I suppose, what is it, a Tuesday night game in the UK. Wednesday morning for me. Yeah, it's a foul. Should have been given. Villa playing out. Game's open a little bit here if they can capitalise. Well played, well played. Turnover there. Oh, Villa players dropping. Villa, Jesus Christ. Burnley. Burnley players dropping like flies here. It's not the colour. It's not the colour. That's why I'm getting confused. We just played Villa in the cup. It was the last game I did. But they are dropping like flies. A few of them already injured. Perez is hurt. He's kicked. Perez has kicked up into Perry and G's studs, I think, and he's tried to run off, but he's not doing well. He's just constantly on his haunches. He's carrying on though. We'll see if he can last out. Oh, Salak. Such a big player. You're always going to commit fouls if you're just that massive. We got 14 minutes gone. 14 minutes gone, not bad. You know, when they're in possession, they look real dangerous. You know, boxing us in, we get a bank of 4 and a bank of 5, just trying to keep them out. It's when the game's open, like right now, that we got to be careful. Throw in, happy days. But if you had said 14 minutes, you'd have had probably about 40% possession. You'd have had 2 chances, and it'll be 0-0. I would take that as a success so far. Here we go. Go on, Mansvik. Oh, careful now. Got an opportunity to push forward. Oh, what a good ball. Good ball by Bagan there. Good ball. Very good. Sorry if that's loud. That's some good work by Bagan. Good work. We're having chances. We're having chances. And that's what's big. You know. Don't get me wrong, Burnley look very good in possession, but we are still creating chances. Few and far between, but we are still making them. You know, and Salek's in good form, so all we can really hope is that it falls to him at the right time, and he can hopefully give us something to hold on to. I think the feeling to start with Colwell and Ramsey would have been high on the manager's mind. Maybe just ran themselves a little ragged, or perhaps he's just saving them for the second half, or if he needs a bit of impetus at some point, because they were so good against Villa. They were so good. Ramsey playing in that sort of Joe Allen position, you know, and Colwell playing in the Ramsey position, in the traditional Ramsey position anyway. They work so well, which you wouldn't usually put them together, because you think they're two risk-taking players, but Ramsey just really toned it down and kept the ball going, whereas Colwell was given the license to, you know, sell people one way and go the other, and just take a few more risks. I'm hoping we get to see them later on, because they were brilliant. And I think when Ramsey first came in, not first come in, but because obviously he scored that wonder goal when he first came in, but maybe at the end of last year, he just looked off it. Every pass he was playing was just a bit off, and you know, it was almost like no one wanted to talk about this player who obviously had amazing quality having a bit of a fall from grace, but he's just come back and got a good bit of form. I say a good bit of form. He's played like one game after his 3-month injury. Not a lot happening here. Not a lot happening. Ooh. Nearly stole it. Hannibal unhappy with that. Been manhandled, he says. Referee says, fuck off. No chance. We're settled now. We're sort of settling into this. When they've got possession, we are dropping back, but we're not missing out on those 50-50s as much now. We're winning the 50-50s. It might be dropping. Second ball might be dropping to Burnley, but we're doing all right. Famous last words. Ball across the box. Goal. Fuck. Shit. Josh Brownhill. Bastard. I should have kept my mouth shut. It's worked well down the left-hand side. It's played in by whoever the hell plays for them on the left. And Brownhill in the middle. And it just sort of hits him. He doesn't really, you know... I don't know if he gets too much on it or intentional touches on it. It looks like it just hits him. Maybe off his chest. Let's have a look again. Left-hand sides. Overlap or underlap. No, actually it is a good finish. Good finish. Stretches out a boot. Horvath is not expecting it. Low, near posts. Can't do anything about that. It's the defence there. You've got to be asking questions of Perry and G and Gutas. That's a good goal. That's what we were worried about. At some point you've got to change now. Well, just got to settle now. Make sure you don't concede too many, but fuck's sake. 1-0 Burnley. Cheers, Paul. I'm in New Zealand, I am. Bright morning right now, 9 a.m. as I watch Cardiff concede. Although this is much better though. Weeknight games much better than the weekends. The weekend you're looking at 3 p.m. kickoffs, which we get to watch over here because we don't have the 3 p.m. blackout, obviously, because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. But that does mean you're watching it at 4 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night, you know, Sunday morning basically. So these ones are nice. Fuck's sake. Oh, referee, that's a big foul. Come on. 2 hands in the back. Send him off. I was looking at this goal again. I don't know, Gutas. I feel like it's Gutas. Gutas has gone for like the positional blocks. The ball's come in from the left-hand side, been whipped in, and Gutas has positioned himself, you know, as if like, well, I'm going to try and cover this area and this area. He hasn't really looked over his shoulder and seen where the man's coming from. You know, that's just all about having your head on a swivel, I think. He's a good defender, Gutas, but you could say similar for Perry and G as well, to be honest. But Perry and G's in front of the man. He's more has the opportunity to block as opposed to, let's say, to block the shot as opposed to intercept the pass. But you know, can't do everything right, I suppose. Just need to hang on now. Need to hang on for the next 15-20 minutes. Go on then, breakaway then. Breakaway. Good touch. Ashford. Ah! Oh! Good touch. Amazing touch. Played. It's one of those where you think it's going to hit his heel. Liverpool had a couple the other day. Diaz, I think specifically. Balls being played in, hitting his heel and bouncing the other way as you carry on your run. But he just moves his heel out of the way, takes the ball beautifully, does Ashford. Looks like he's going to be taking the last defender on one-on-one. And then just slips. Slips on his ass. And the ball just dribbles away. That was the first sort of... The crowd here, very quiet tonight. And could just feel a little bit of a, oh, here we go, surge. But not so much now. Ashford again on the right. No one in the middle. No one in the middle. No one in the middle. Don't cross it. Hold it. There you go. Bought a foul there. Bought a foul. Close to the touchline. We weren't really going anywhere. Ashford had a chance to sort of cut inside and make something happen while Salek made up space to try and get to the middle. But he saw he wasn't there, turned back, towards the corner flag and did a few pirouettes. And then the ball was going nowhere. And then we've bought a foul. I think probably from, was that Ashford? Yeah, Ashford's bought a foul there. Ball coming in. Dead ball. Oh, that's a good header. That was about to drop on, was it Robertson's head? No, sorry, on Perry and G's head. Ball was delivered by Robertson. Relax. I can handball. Relax. Relax. Shouldn't be given handballs for one that's at your side. I have heard rumours that they're trying to get a Peter Whittingham statue made. We've obviously got the Fred Keno one out there, but they're trying to get a Witt statue up there, which would be awesome. But I think they need to raise some money for that. The club aren't just going to pay for it. I think it said something like 700, 600 grand or something like that, or maybe that was the cost of the first one, and it's going to cost like double that this time. I'm not sure. There's my New Zealand lag now. Alright, I'm about a minute behind now, I think. I'm at 26:20 on my thing. I'll fix that now. Going back in time. We'll go 26. That'll do. Close enough. I'm having some technical difficulties here now. I'm having some technical difficulties. O'Dowda. Salek! Oh, it's the post! Oh, it's the post! Oh, what a ball. Ball's been just chipped in by O'Dowda, and Salek stretched with his left foot and just flicked it. And he's watching, and it's bouncing and curling and off the face of the post and out for the goalkeeper to gather. Goalkeeper was stranded. Couldn't see a bloody thing. And now the game's opened up on the counter for Burnley. Oh, that's such a big chance. That's such a big chance. Come on. Probably shouldn't have blown that there. Edge of the box. That was such a big chance for Salek. I'm fucking gutted about that. Whoa, and he should have scored there. He should have scored. What a terrible header from Fleming. Fucking hell. That should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. Ball's come in. Oh, he's gotten way too much on it. It's easier than, well, is it easier than Salek's chance? It's on a par probably. Salek hits the post, but Fleming's header here, boing! It's like he had a spring on his head when the ball hit him. Just flew away in completely the wrong direction. We'll take that though. Good feet. I feel like Ashford's been watching Colwell a little bit in how he's retaining the ball here. He's using his body very well, doing little touches. Pretty good. And now Ashford's going to be injured. Hopefully he can walk that off. Although what an opportunity for Isaac Davis. Ball over the top. Great pass. O'Dowda, no one in the middle, O'Dowda, no one in the middle. You gotta look. Oh, lucky to win a corner. Lucky to win a corner. Balls come in. Balls come to O'Dowda, and he's only got eyes for the touchline, trying to beat his man on the outsides. He hasn't looked. No one's in the middle. He's zipped the ball past. Would have been a good ball if someone had been there, but thankfully defender blocks corner. Just reminding him that we are here. Short corner here. Referee's going to blow for a fucking foul. That is a goalkeeper being overprotected there. Offside though. But the goalkeepers are overprotected sometimes. Referees just think they can get away with it. And I think I see more of it at 3 PM kickoffs. Just because they're not televised as much. There's not as many eyes on them. That's just... No, I'm wrong. Callum Chambers absolutely smashes the goalkeeper, never mind. It is absolutely a foul. They are overprotected still, but that was a foul. That was a foul, that one. It's been an even game. It's been an even game considering they're, what, 4th from top and we're 6th from bottom. Quick pass, and look, Salek wants to run. See, Salek wants to run. He's trying to run in behinds. Gotta look for that pass. I don't like it when, you know, we're really one-dimensional in trying to take people on. The ball's over the top. It's only really, at the moment in this team, it's only really, let's see, Mansvik, Chambers and O'Dowda, I think, who are willing to play balls over the top from the midfield position. I feel Perry will just do it from the back line because it's sort of risk-free from the back line. But you need to be brave in playing those passes, and you've got Salek, a player who's willing to, you know, run in behind, which you don't get from a lot of 6'4" strikers. Oh. It's frustrating me. But I should be grateful, to be fair, that the fact that we're playing well enough that we're competitive, you know. It is ultimately it's a good performance. Well, it's mostly a good performance so far. It's frustrating when you can see that pass that should be played, when you can see, you know, when a player should be pressing and they don't quite do it. It looks very, very simple. Pulling the trigger, Ashford there, blocked. Now they're on the break. 2v3. Blue body's flooding back, but cut back. Oh, Anthony. Fucking hell. Scared the shit out of me. Right. Probably should have been an offside in there. Was there? Yeah, he's offside. Lano didn't see it. He's cut the ball back to Anthony. A little bit behind Anthony. He has to take a touch, move his body, and he just tries to sort of curl it into that top corner. It's a bit of a curl. Yeah, he just tries to dig it out like a chip. Doesn't quite get it right. Never enough power on it. But positionally, that was worrying. Don't want a striker inside the 18-yard box with no man in front of him. It's just worrying. Burnley are good here, though. I do like the look of them, to be honest. It's more the decisions they're making. They're not actually amazing in the final third, but it's the ideas, you know, and it's just putting that. It's people dragging Cardiff players out of position when it's an open play, or when it's a bit stretched. Those balls in behind, they look very, very good at that. They look much better than us. We haven't really had that kind of opportunity yet. We've penned them back into their box and played balls in a couple of times, and that nearly resulted in a goal. To be fair, hit the post for Salek, but oh, same position as the goal. Ooh, Hannibal close to the 6-yard box. Play back. Cullen shooting. Oh, lots of blocks. Lots of blocks there. Lots of blocks. The ball was digging around everywhere. Left-hand side of the 6-yard box, to the middle of it, to the right-hand side. About 10 players in front of him. All congested. Delayed again. Delayed again. Back to 37-30. This is the downside of living in New Zealand. I mean, you get to watch all the games for a relatively cheap price, but the stream consistency is up and down. Big time. You know, it'll just go back. It'll go back by 30 seconds a minute, and so you'll readjust, and then all of a sudden it'll skip a whole minute extra that you haven't seen, and in that minute anything could have happened. Like right now, again. Difficult to watch this right now. Oh, and it's 2-0. It's 2-0. Fuck's sake. It's exactly what I'm talking about. Just caught up. 2-0. Oh, didn't even fucking see it. I hate that. I'll see the replay, but I hate that so much. Here we go. It's from the same play. From the same play I was talking about on the 6-yard box, and then they come out. Anthony, big ball. Fleming heads it back across the 6-yard box. And then whoever number 5 is. Who's number 5? Who's number 5? Esteve. Esteve. For fuck's sake. It's just poor defending, that. It's poor defending. You've got to be, if he's on the edge of your box, see, this is what can happen. You can get complacent when you're defending, you know, when you're being boxed in. Sort of like, oh, everyone's got their position, everyone's like, okay, and you're sort of holding your line. And then a player sort of enters that area close to you where they say just outside the edge of the box, where you're like, well, generally, if this was normal, I would go and press him. But because you're rigid in this line, you're just like, well, I'm holding my line, you know. And he gets to go a little bit closer, and then has the opportunity to play a ball in without being pressured. Perry and G should be right up to him. He should be going straight up to him. You know, as soon as he flicks it forward a little bit, he should be straight on there. I just think it's just a little bit of concentration. And then the ball, you know, that ball goes over the top. Fleming heads it back across, and you can argue then, I suppose, that that Gutas or Bagan should have done better from that position, but I don't think that ball should be coming in the first place, to be honest. Good ball in. Esteve! What's the Esteve? Salek! Straight in. I was thinking of Esteve who scored. Salek have scored again. Come on. 2-1. 2-1. We'll take that. This is good hard work. This is a good goal, this is. It's not the prettiest goal, but it is a good goal. Putting pressure on the back four. Burnley's back four. Let's have a look at it again. Win the ball back. Bagan with the ball in. Out jumps. Salek out jumps Esteve. Take that. He just scored Esteve. It's really well won back. It's actually off his shoulder, I think. It's off his shoulder. O'Dowda, hardest worker in the team. O'Dowda wins that ball back, gets it to Bagan. Quick ball, well, quick cross rather. Salek kind of misses on his head, hits him on the shoulder, goes top corner. We will take that. Come on. Oh. He's in good form. Good form, Salek. I kind of just want the atmosphere of the game in my ears. At the moment I'm listening to commentators, you know. I can't do it in complete silence for me. Watch a game in silence and do that. I need to hear what's happening, you know. Especially in case I miss something. But it is hard when I've got someone talking in my ear constantly, and then I'm trying to get out what I want to say. Well done, Mansverk. It's O'Dowda though, isn't it? It's O'Dowda with that energy just to put the back four under pressure. Slides in, wins it, gives it to Bagan. Bagan, one touch, cross. Salek out jumps Esteve. And in the top corner. And that's just... Oh. That's such a lift. What, 10th goal of the season? Burnley have conceded. Or was it only in the first half? How many goals have Burnley conceded? I'll check at half time. I'm checking now, just in case I'm delayed and there's a goal I don't know about. Right, scrappy now. Lucky, should have put your red on that. Ball coming over you. Oh, referee! Where's that? How's that for a foul? Where's your card there? I know it's a headache. I know it's a clash of heads, but it's instigated by the Burnley player. I think that should be a card, personally. That looked nasty. Who was it from us? Is that? That's not bacon. Who's it? Who is it? Mansverk. Oh. Oh. Oh! I didn't see that ankle. He's come in and Mansverk is just looking at the ball. And he comes in out of nowhere and just clatters him. Full on head, corner of his head, into Mansverk's cheekbone. Oof, he's going to have a shiner, I reckon. He's going to have a proper fucking goose egg on his face now, Mansverk. Egan Riley is the Burnley player. He's going to be fine. He's hit him with his airline. Mansverk's taking it on his right cheek. Oof. Don't like that. But the thing is, this should be a yellow card because it's not just a clash of heads. Mansverk has won the ball. It looks like a normal clash of heads, but Mansverk has won the ball, and or rather, Riley has completely missed the ball. He's misjudged the flight of the ball, so he's come in to head in a different position, and he's ended up just clattering into Mansverk's face. I just think that should be a yellow. I think the issue is here. Both players have been down for so long that the referee wasn't put under pressure at the time to get his card out. Too much time has passed. He might just not give anything for this now. I think he gave it as a foul. Let's have a look if his face is all swelling up, Mansverk. No, he looks like a bloody handsome Squidward anyway. He's got that sort of tucked in look. You know that handsome Squidward meme? I'm not calling him handsome. I'm sure he's beautiful. Big clash of heads there. We had 1 minute added on. We're in 47 minutes, but that clash of heads was at 1 minute. Oh no, he hasn't given a foul. It's just a drop ball. That's not right. That's not right. Good ball that. Take it under, Salak. Take it under control. Ah. Oh. It split the defenders there. It split the defenders. Ball over the top. Looked like he was going to take it down. He let it bounce. He should back himself to win headers, I know, against defenders, but you shouldn't give him the opportunity to reset themselves. The ball's dropped in between them. He should be trying to touch it then. If he touches it and it's a bad touch, that's fine. But you know, you've tried to influence it in the right way, I think. Instead, he's let it bounce and tried to get it on the second when there's less pace on it. Last few seconds. Nope, it's over. Over half time. Half time. Right, I can now go check some things. What have we got? Let's have a look at some stats. I'm not going to bother. Not going to bother making it all pretty. I'm just going to probably share my window. If I were to do a window capture. Here we go. So stats at, this is not pretty at all. Not pretty. I should have done this on another one actually. Let me just copy this. copy and go to, say, the lineups. We'll put it in here instead. There we go. That'll do. Can I zoom in here? I forget the zoom button. Too much. Too much. Here we go. 9 shots, 3 on target from Burnley. 3 on target's not too bad, but it's just letting them get these opportunities in, isn't it? 3 for us, 1 on target. Possession. That's been all right. It's actually been much more even than it felt, really. 54-46 didn't feel that way. Accuracy 6-3 fouls, no cards. Burnley live table. Let's have a look. Burnley are. Is that a live table? Yeah, 71. No points on now. Yeah. And Cardiff are obviously on track. What Hull are drawing. Are they drawing with Plymouth? Is that who's playing right now? Hull and Plymouth? It is. Alright, so we've got Hull and Plymouth 0-0. That's just I mean, that's the result that we want, really, don't we? Didn't realise those two were playing. I think I said it as well earlier. A draw is what we want from those two, but we don't want them to gain any points on us at all, really. But listen, if Plymouth win, they go up to 34 with Hull. That just increases the odds of one of them catching us. If Hull win, they would go above us on goal difference. Right now as it stands. So there you go. Look, all times are in New Zealand time because that's where I am. New Zealand. Right. Let's get rid of that. And in the Cardiff City bench, let me just refresh myself. Who's on the Cardiff City bench? Again, I think we've got one of our strongest benches. Without Tanner, we've got our strongest bench, I think, pretty much. Fish, Ramsey, Willock, El Ghazi, Colwill, Davis, Turner. I'm trying to remember who the hell Matthew Turner is. I don't know him. Callum Robinson and Dylan Lawler. Colwill and Ramsey are the obvious choices, I think, to come on. I think might just actually do might just change that. Right, hang on a sec. There we go. These are the subs. I don't know an awful lot about Burnley's squad, so I'm not even going to comment on them, to be honest. We obviously know Ashley Barnes, but everyone else is I'm sort of iffy on. Lawler had a good game in the. Oh shit! What am I doing? My bad. There you go. Lawler had a good game in the against Villa. Robinson, of course, always worth a goal. At some point, he's due to score probably as well. Isaac Davis coming back from injury. Don't know if you risk him or not. Like, is it a risk to bring him on? Not so much for his fitness, but just for the fact that he needs more game time. I don't know. He is very quick though. Could be good for the last 15-20 minutes when people start tiring. Colwill though and Ramsey, I'll put them together just because they absolutely changed the game. Well, they didn't change the game. They played so well against Villa. And I think they've got I think they have a chance really. But Ramsey, you're just worried about him. You know, you don't want him to get injured. Ramsey. He's good, but you don't want him to get injured. He's got to. We need him for the rest of the season. Willock could come on, and El Ghazi. El Ghazi, I like El Ghazi. I think El Ghazi is great. I just think he's not always there, but you can tell he has quality. You can tell he's got sort of that kissed by Premier League quality, and I think he would do. I think he can do very, very well, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Just rewatching the highlights here. Oh, here's the goal. Ball in. Yeah, it's off his shoulder. It's such good work to win the ball back. That's great. Should have had 2 goals, Salak. Should have had 2 goals. O'Dowda involved in both of those chances as well. For the goal, he wins that ball back, works like a dog to get that ball back and just play it to Bagan. It takes 1 touch, crosses it in. Salak ends up off his shoulder, but it's good effort. And then when he should have scored, I think it was O'Dowda over the top. Played a ball over the top to Salak, who's stretching with his left foot, flicks a boot at it, gets good contact, and it just, fuck's sake, just goes off the face of the post. That could be a different game if that had gone in. If that had gone in, it'd be a different game. As it is, it's only 1. You know, I'm trying to wonder if you said to me before the game, 45 minutes, and you'll be one behind. I'd say that's not that bad. It's not that bad for a team. Where are they again? I've messed this all up, and 3rd. That's not bad for a team. That's not bad against a team in 3rd. That's looking like a good race, isn't it? Burnley, Sheffield United. It's looking like a good race. Alright, I'm going to go get myself a drink while half time's going, and I will be back shortly. completely messed that up, haven't I? Got the timer going still, got everything on. Missed the start of the second half like a donkey. Right, second half. Reset. What are we at? 1 minute 30. Runner and Robertson are off. Fish and Colville are on. Good pressure so far, good pressure. Colwell on for Robertson, I think, right? Fish came on for Inamoto, right? Fish, yeah. Oh, come on now. Good start, it seems. Robertson off for Colwell. There we go. I'm just going to have a few bites of this food, I think. No one else is here anyway. Don't do it! It's a great save. Fucking hell. It's a great save by Horvath. That could be 3-1. Should have been, to be honest. Should be cutting across the goalkeeper. Ends up hitting it straight at him. But it's a good save. Started very much as we finished. Both teams having chances. A little bit more open, but oh, it's a carbon copy chance. No. Referee, don't you dare. Could have given a penalty there, ref. Could have given a penalty, to be honest. But I think he jumps into his man. I think he jumps into his man. Oh, I don't know. I think that is a penalty, actually. I think we're lucky there. I think Chambers clatters him. Brownhill was playing a pass to Edwards. just flicked away. He just flicked the ball away. Callum Chambers clatters into him right in front of the referee. He couldn't have a better view of it really. And he says no, but to me it looks like a stonewaller. They should have had a penalty. Oh my God, could be a second penalty. Referee says no again. How? I can't believe this. We are so lucky. We are fortunate. We can't keep letting him into the box. He gets into our 6-yard box, just walks through us. Let's have a look at it. Well, Gutas definitely takes the man. He takes the ball as well, though. He does take the ball as well. That's less of a penalty than the first one, to be honest. Get out to him, Bagan. Oh, we are getting lucky with these decisions. We're getting so lucky. So lucky. They definitely should have had one penalty. They could have had a second one. Then there's a foul on the edge of the box, but the man gets up, tries to play a ball in. Literally half a second later, it's blocked, hits him, goes behind, and we get a goal kick. That should be arguably 2 penalties and a free kick on the edge of the box that they should have had that they haven't got. But if we keep letting them in here, they're gonna get it eventually. So we need to sort that out. We need to get Colwell on the ball. But again, a pretty good start. A pretty good start. In terms of attack, it's a good ball, that. Good ball. Spread to Bagan. It's just a throw. The issue I think here is that we've brought Colwell on, but he may end up having to come deep, which just sort of nullifies him anyway. You know, we want him to be picking that ball up a little bit, not necessarily in like an advanced position, but you know, you don't want to be close to your halfway line picking up if you're Colwell. You want to be getting it sort of midway through their half. I would love to see Ramsey. Do you know what? The more I see Gutas's foul, the less I think it's a penalty. I say Gutas's foul. Gutas's challenge, the less I think it's a penalty. Yeah, he gets the ball. He does well. The first one, though, Callum Chambers, that one was a stonewall penalty. We're under the cosh here. We are under the cosh. That's a good pass. Good dig ball. Oh, cleared away. No, it's not cleared away. He's having a shot. Good save, Horvath. Good save. They'll have a corner. They'll have a corner. They'll have a corner. Fucking hell. It's also a good header by Perry and G, although he heads it onto the 6-yard box. So it's a clearance, I think, from Fish or Gutas. One of the two. Doesn't clear it though. Only clears it to the edge of the box, and they have a shot from there. Surely not. Surely not. Alright, I'm having a bit of trouble now with my New Zealand stream. Can't see a goddamn thing. I'm massively behind now. Probably by about 30 seconds-ish. Listening to a biased commentator in my ears. I'm delayed, I'm going to fix the timer. Good heads. Go on, Cobble. Go on, get on your bike. Good ball. Go on, Ashford. Oh, cross it in. Oh, you can't. Oh, he's made a bad mistake there, Salak. It's well worked. It's not Salak, is it? It's O'Dowda. It must be O'Dowda. Yeah, O'Dowda's tried to head back across the box, but there's just no one there. No one there. He has to head it back towards the edge of the box. He puts it across the 6 yards, and there's no one there. So again, head's not quite on a swivel. Awareness of where everyone is, it's just not there. It's close. I can change the time now because it's all over the place. What am I at? I'm at 58:05, so let's go back. 15. Was that right? 58:41. No. I need to go back by 20 seconds. Putting them under pressure here. We are putting them under pressure. NG's under pressure now though. Get rid of it. Good man. 58:30. Good ball in. Oh, you muppet! Why the hell are you doing that? What an idiot! Who was that? Manswerk? What, is this like payback for the fucking Clash of Heads or something? That's just stupid, that is. He's left the ball. He's actually stopped going for the ball, but he's just decided to leave his leg out. The ball is coming away from the Burnley box, but but we're going to get possession back. There's like 2 players there. And it's just silly. Why he just decides to leave his leg in there? Is that a 10 I see? El Ghazi and Ramsey coming on. El Ghazi and Ramsey coming on. 44. Right, I'm up to date now on time. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Jesus Christ. All over the place. So we're going to have Ramsey coming on and Anwar El Ghazi. 10 on for 15. Who's 15 again? Manswerk. Yeah. And and Anwar Al Ghazi coming on for Ashford. Oh, I had some opportunities there. It's a more open second half. This is good. The two players we wanted on, Colwill, Ramsey, they're on. Ramsey just come on now, so let's see if he can influence the game at all. Really open will be better in the middle now. In possession at least. Oh, come on. Come on. It's just some poor decisions being made here. I'm not happy with them. I'm micromanaging though. I'm being probably a bit pedantic. But when you're a goal down, good. That's a good. That's a good foul. That's a good tackle. That's a good tackle. It's never a foul. Steps across him and wins the ball. I'm wrong. He doesn't win the ball. No, he doesn't win the ball. Shit. He takes his legs from underneath him. To be fair, that's on me. That's on me. And it's on Al Ghazi, mostly. We just package up my lunch. Put him under pressure. Come on. Yes. If you're going to press together. Nothing worse really than one person pressing or two people pressing. They just play around you, and now all of a sudden you've got 2 men out of the game, and the whole pitch is opened up. You know, I can't stand that. I cannot stand that. Back just in time. Hell. A lot of touches for Ramsey now. Just starting to work it a little bit. After all that, gets cleared. But we are turning the screw a little bit here. We are turning the screw. Oh, he should have gone down there. I'm not one for diving, but it's worth asking the question, to be honest. Worth asking the question. Definitely stepped it up a little bit. Most likely to score right now looks like us. That's good. Hey, that's a... Oh. Fucking hell, I thought he won it then. I thought he won that. Oh, referee! Getting absolutely battered here by the referee. Just decisions not going our way right now. I mean, they went our way in a very, very, very big way in the first half with the penalties. Prospective penalties. Or was it this half? I forget. Anyway. But right now we're not just we're just not getting the rub of the green. But we're working hard. We're keeping them putting them under a lot of pressure here. Winning the ball back in the final third again. Doing well here. Doing well. Come on. They're going to slow the game down with a sub. Foster's about to come on for Burnley. And someone else, can't see who. Ramsey. We need to take that impetus now and just... you know, this is something that frustrates me a little bit, I suppose. Which it didn't sound frustrated then, but... we put them under pressure. We've pushed them right up the pitch. They've got the ball. You know, they're facing their own goal. We win the ball back, get a throw in their final third, and then we throw it back to our centre back and welcome them all back in. Well, then you might as well just let them play up to you and take it out and take it off them at the midfield. You've gone up there with such impetus to win the ball back, and then you're just going to throw it back anyway. Just felt like there was a little bit of energy in that, and you lose that when you relax. Callum Robinson coming on rather. He might come on with Salek as well. Let's see who could come off for Robinson. You're not going to take Chambers off. I don't know. Defender maybe. Bagan. Put O'Dowda left back. Good touch. Oh, corner. Ball over the top, taken really well by El Ghazi. That's his Premier League touch. He does have that ability, taking those touches. And he tries to, I think he tries to play the ball across is it to Ramsey? Yeah, he tries to play it to Ramsey. And if that ball goes through, Ramsey has not an open goal, but a one-on-one with the keeper. He just takes too long. He takes too long with that pass. Who's come off? I didn't see. I didn't see who came off. Bagan, like who I thought. Lovely. But we are going for it. We are going for it. I've forgotten our bloody squad numbers. Oh, it was a good flick. It's a good flick, but blocked by the defender. Fuck is 47? That's right, 47. And that should be updated on the screen. Callum Robinson, lovely. 2 changes for Burnley. 2 changes coming in for Burnley. Who is it? 28 coming off. Who's 28? Not Cardiff. 28. Hannibal. I don't recognise him with his braids in. Hannibal's coming off for Laurent, and Fleming coming off for Foster. There hasn't been a massive delay, so we might not have lost our edge here. We might not have lost our edge. Oh. He had about 4 men then. 4 men who could have won that ball against 3 defenders. Oh, it's a good flick, is it? Oh, I thought it was going the other way. You know when you're right behind the ball? Oh, it's good defending. It is good defending. They have good players, this Burnley team. Who'd have thought? Have a look for the pass. Oh! Offside, Salek. Offside. God's sake. Oh, good interception. He's gone for it, Robinson. He's gone for it halfway. Robinson just won the ball back on the halfway line, saw keeper off his line, and just smashed it. It's on target, probably, and the bounce may have taken it over. I'm not sure. It's difficult to know because the keeper's being cheeky as well. You could just collect it, but instead he turns and takes it on his chest. He was worried for a second though. There are opportunities here. Opportunities. He thought he was David Beckham there for a second. Callum Robinson. I'm not upset with that though. Taking a shot from halfway when you see the keeper off his line when you win it back. Brilliant. We can get at this team. We can. The fact that we've got Salek and Robinson up together, they don't usually play together. One usually replaces the other. So it'll be interesting to see how it really works when the game sort of settles down. They've tried to link up a couple of times, but it's just been poor touches to each other or not reading it right, and that's what I'm kind of worried about, really. We've made all our subs though, that's it. It's a poor pass out from Gutas. Just giving them possession back. Winning second ball though. Come on, here we go. El Ghazi, bad pass back to O'Dowd there. Just takes all the pressure out of the situation. All the pressure. That's a good ball. Colwell's making a run. It's good. It's good covering by Esteve. Esteve's a little hurt. He's already got a bandage on his arm. He's been through the ringer. Back to the keeper. Nice. Come on. We are close here. We're getting closer. You can just feel it. Good turn. That's more like it now. El Ghazi's taking on 3 men here. Wins a corner. Great results. I thought he was going to try and slalom through them. I just thought, I don't think you're in that kind of form to be doing that, but he's done really well there to win a corner. I don't know why I see Robinson right now, and I'm thinking of Fraser Campbell when he scored against Man City from that corner. Good tackle. That's an absolutely crucial tackle from Gutas there. Easy to foul. Oh, Salak. Oh, Robinson putting the cross in. He turns winger, goes right over to the touchline, plays a great ball in. Salak flicks it, hits the crossbar. Oh, I thought that was it. From my angle, it did look a little closer when I see it from the other ones. But see, Salak, 1 goal, hit the post twice. He's got it in him. Just got to give him the service. He's winning balls in the air. Come on. That's not the only way we should play, of course, but we should be doing that. Pressure's on Burnley now. Bit of singing from the crowd, that's what we want to hear. Come on. Yeah, they should have had a penalty. Commentator won't shut up about it. I've got a Burnley commentator in my ear, I think, because he won't shut up about the about the penalty that they should have had, which he's absolutely right to be pissed about, because they should have had a penalty. Arguably 2 penalties, but I think the second one wasn't. Right, we have 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left, and they're taking a throw in at our corner flag. That's a good ball. Go on, chase him. You can win this back. That's gone, ref, surely, no? Yes. Our ball. Our ball. Come on. Final 10 minutes. Good flick by Salak. Putting pressure on. Attack and throw. Come on. Yes, keep putting that ball in. Corner, we'll take it. Try to cross it into Salah, which is the right thing to do if it gets there anyway. But if it doesn't get there and it's caught by a defender, goes out for a corner. Happy days, come on. This is what we want. Oh, it's a great ball. Oh. On the back foot here a little bit. Yes, good work, El Ghazi. Oh, that cross is to be forgotten about. Colwell's doing well to keep the ball. Oh, nearly lost it then. He would have been through one-on-one with that keeper. Yeah, this is getting rough. It's on a knife edge. That's what it is. Foul coming. Can feel it. Can smell it. Yep, there we go. That's always going to happen. Referee was always going to give a foul there. Always going to give a foul there. Nothing you can do about that. He didn't do anything, really. Oh no, he did throw him to the floor. Well, he didn't throw him, but he had his hands over him. It's more of a like when you're trying to dip a woman in a dance, you know. That's effectively what he did, but with his hand on his chest. Started the time wasting now. Have Burnley. 7 minutes left. Starting to get nervous. Go on, get after it, Robinson. Chase hopeless balls. Force him to do something with it. There we go. Nice. Good work. It's a good ball out. Good ball out from Horvath there. Oh, come on. How long have we got left? A little over 5 minutes. It's been a couple of fouls. Might get 3 minutes injury time, maybe. 3 minutes. Oh, it wasn't a great ball. Robinson just playing the pass between the lines. Just didn't have enough on it. Shit. That was going to be a huge chance because Salak, I think, was unmarked in the middle. And now here comes Burnley. Good ball in. Nope. Bad ball in. Still in with a chance here. Oh. Ooh, lucky boy, lucky boy. Poor touch by Chambers, but it ballooned over the pressing player. And we are in big time wasting territory now. Trafford's got the ball in his hands. Poor ball over the top. He's got to stay on him, Salek. Just stay on the keeper. He's still got hold of it. Not happy with that. Referees need to be a bit braver when the keepers are blatantly holding on for too long. Oh, Colwell's tried to take on 3 players on the halfway line there. Won the ball, brilliant. Got the ball back, but very much nearly didn't. It's a good ball. Good feet by Ramsey. Colwell on the edge of the box. Oh, why on earth are you doing that? Is that Chambers? Oh, fuck off, Chambers. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's nothing worse. There is nothing worse than a fucking centre-back with 3 minutes on the clock deciding to just put his laces through it. Are you mad? You're in a good position. We employ people to put the ball in the net. You're not one of them. Apart from, you know, at a corner. You could argue that he's a central defensive midfielder and maybe has a right to shoot. But not from me. You go from Ramsey to Colwell. Everyone runs up to that front line, leaves a big space, gets played to Chambers, and he thinks, I'm gonna have a blast here. But he doesn't put his laces through it. He tries to curl it. He tries to, you know, and he just puts way too much power on it, and it just balloons. It's just such a waste. Such a waste. Because in those moments, it's not only like, oh, a bad shot, it's also cost us a minute because of the reset time and the goalkeeper's squeezing out of it. You know, the head tennis after the ball lands. That's everything that you get from... Not to mention the fact that you now have to go back up the pitch again, work your way back up. A crap shot like that just costs you so much. Good ball from Ramsey to Colwell. That's the pairing, isn't it? Colwell's got good feet. Where is the foul, ref? He's all over him. Throw in right by the corner flag for us. Don't you give that back. Don't go back to the back line now. Not after this. Lost possession. I'm nervous. Take some medicine for the nerves. 30 seconds, we'll know how much injury time we've got. Is that a good ball? Oh, I feel like that. I feel like he could have won that ball. It's a massive crossfield ball from Fish. We saw that against Villa. Actually, did like 3 times. It's a really good crossfield balls, Will Fish. Gotta start booking people for this time wasting. Referee, you gotta start booking people. He has been booked. This is ridiculous. Give him another one. Five minutes. 5 minutes. Robinson. El Ghazi. El Ghazi's going to take a shot for sure. Yeah, he was off balance. Cut across it. Sliced through it. Meant to curl it top right. But ended up going the other way. Referee might be booking the keeper here. He's going to book the keeper. Watching that chance again. Yeah, just cuts across it. Right, the keeper's been booked now because he's still fucking wasting time. Throws his arms up. Oh, ref, fuck off. Fuck off. Well, if you have to book someone for time wasting twice, it shouldn't be 5. It should be more. It should be whatever. It should be that time, right? That's the whole point. A yellow card isn't enough. A yellow card for the infringement, but you should still get the equivalent of a free kick, which would be the extra time. Spread it. Oh, it's a terrible ball, Colwell. That's a terrible ball. We're going to keep it in. Good ball. Just move it, Ramsey. Move it, Ramsey. That's a cracking ball to Colwell now. Oh, we keep playing it sideways, though. It's just almost as if we're worried we don't want to waste the one opportunity we might have left, you know? El Ghazi to Ramsey. Back yourself, Ramsey. Back yourself. Good ball in, but blocked. Out for a throw. Cleared by Connor Roberts. Fucking substitutes time wasting as well on the touchline. You can't even come on. You shouldn't be down there. Don't do it again, Chambers. Fucking hell. Oh no! How is it not going in? Oh, it's Will Fish. Ball's come in. It's been flicked on, and he's effectively one-on-one with the keeper. He's not. He's onside. Oh no! Oh, I don't believe it. He's gone with his right foot, which is correct, but he's hit it basically with his heel. So it's the ball has run parallel to the goal line, as opposed to getting more of his instep on it, big toe on it, getting it on target. Keeper did spread himself wide, but there's a big gap there. Oh, I don't believe that. Right, we've still probably got a minute and a half, 2 minutes left, I'd imagine. Book him, ref. Book him. More time wasting by these bastards. I'm getting real aggressive against Burnley now. Ball in, NG. Ball in. Oh, it's a terrible ball in. Still have it. It's a Burnley throw. We probably still have a minute left, but that's... It's head tennis right now. It's head tennis. Got to get it down. Nah, it's batting it into our half. Foster's might be through one-on-one. He is. He's going to square it. He's going to square it. Oh, he's read it. Will Fisher's read it. He had a man over to square it to. He tried to, but Will Fish gambled. Sacrificed a blocking position to try and intercept a pass back, and he did. But we're over 5 minutes now. We're over 5. Don't know what the referee's going to add. Is the referee going to blow? Not yet. Another throw. I mean, we're not going to score from this. Yeah, that is it. It's finished. Finished. And that's it. Full time. That's it. Full time. Pushing a lot towards the end there. Will Fish with a huge chance. Salah hitting the post twice. Well, post and crossbar. Oh, so many. They were actually a fair bit of good chances there. Enjoy League One, Bluebirds. We're not getting relegated, mate. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. See if I can get the table up. Yeah, Burnley up 71. Alright, so we've dropped a place then. Did Hull win their game, did they? Or did they draw? Yeah, Hull beat Plymouth. So we're 5 points clear. That could have gone worse. Honestly, if Plymouth had won, that would have been a worse result. Would have preferred a draw between Stoke and Plymouth, but Stoke winning, you know, it keeps that gap between us and Plymouth to 6 at least, and we've got 5 points over Luton. It's looking tense. It's looking tense at the bottom there. We see who we got coming up now. We've got internationals, haven't we? So we're back 9th of March, Sunderland away, and then a huge game, a massive 6-pointer, Cardiff City at home against Luton. We don't know what's going to happen after the, over the next game, but at the moment, 5-point difference between us and Luton. If we lose, Luton win in the next game, you're looking at it being a 2-point difference, and that could be a huge 6-pointer. That could drop us into the relegation places. I think our squad will get will get us out of it. To be honest, we played against a really good Burnley side today, and there's only so much you can expect to do. I thought we did really well. Hit the post a few times. Again, massively improved when Colwell and Ramsey came on. I almost wish they didn't play against Villa because playing against Villa put the tiredness in their legs for a nothing FA Cup game. Really, we're never going to win that game anyway. Would have much rather Robertson and fucking Rinomota play in the middle, and just save us for this league. I think if Ramsey and Colwell are there from the start and we haven't got 5 at the back, then in all likelihood I think we do. I think we do better over the 90 minutes because we just welcome pressure onto ourselves from the beginning. But even having said all that, though, still we had many opportunities to score. But oh well. It's not the end of the world, hopefully. I will be back then for the Sunderland game. 3 PM kickoff, Saturday the 8th of March. We'll see you then.